How's it going, guys? Moonmanzero back for some more wonderful SOULCALIBUR gameplay, and today we are going with Siegfried to continue our journey through the side stories. Nightmare's True Face. Now, story-wise, it says this is much after most of the stories. In fact, it's right at the end of the main story. It's a little after, but it's pretty close to the end. But we might as well see how it turns out. I feel like Siegfried definitely splits from Nightmare, but I can't be sure. That's why we're doing this, to find out.
The Azure Knight, previously known as Nightmare, the former wielder of Soul Edge, who brought the world to its knees. In truth, he was first a knight named Siegfried. After killing his father by accident, Siegfried fell into a deep denial, which eventually twisted into a desire for revenge against his father's imaginary killer. To enact his revenge, he needed power, which led him to Soul Edge. Turned into the sword's puppet, he became Nightmare, until losing in battle to Killick. When the sword was shattered, Siegfried found himself awoken from the strange spell he had been under. Though freed from Soul Edge's grasp, he now had to face the fact that it was he who had killed his father. On the ground to his side lay the shattered remnants of Soul Edge.
Father, what have I done? The feel of my sword as it thrust into his body. I remember it all. Father, forgive me. From the moment I held Soul Edge, I began harvesting souls. The sword warped my mind. How many people have I killed? My sins are too great. I want to peel my skin off. I want to escape myself.
Wonder how long he was really Nightmare. Beneath Fate's thumb, unable to cope with the weight of his crimes, Siegfried tried to abandon what was left of Soul Edge. However, the evil sword was so closely tied to his fate that it would not relinquish him from its grasp so easily. His cruel reign as Nightmare was not forgotten by any means, and one after another warriors began to appear before him, intent on taking their revenge. How would they know he was Nightmare?
The Knight of the Great Sword. You are Nightmare, correct? Answer me! Can you not speak?
I can. I'm Nightmare.
You make me sick! My comrades deserved better than that brutal death at your hand! You shall die here this day! Revenge shall be mine!
Alright. Now, how do I play Siegfried again? We'll figure it out. I do like playing as Siegfried also, though.
Battle 1.
I don't think I'm quite as good at it as I was Nightmare. However... Oh, I missed. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ready?
I apologize, Mr. Warrior. I know you're just the base warrior that's set on lowest AI difficulty. Oh, and then he whacked me on the head. That's just mean. Ow. Oh, that was the wrong move. Why do I keep doing that? Like an idiot. It's alright, I'll just headbutt you for the finish. It's fine. It's weird how his Nightmare armor turned into that all of a sudden.
How long must this go on for?
Well, I guess you could let him kill you.
Will I ever be free of this nightmare?
The answer is no. An unexpected savior. Wandering aimlessly, Siegfried ended up crossing swords with a woman who declared that she must destroy Soul Edge. Though she claimed to be able to purify souls, the deep-rooted evil gnawing away at Siegfried was too strong to be cleansed. Nevertheless, their meeting would prove the necessary impetus for Siegfried to vow to face his sins and atone for them all. Oh, ran into Sophitia.
The evil is still present?
I'd forgotten what it was like to feel so at ease.
Who are you?
Sorry, but you have my gratitude. Leave Soul Edge to me.
No, wait!
Soul Edge. Even reduced to shattered shards, it emanates evil. If I don't do something, it will corrupt the area with its wickedness. Worse still, someone could come here and try to resurrect it.
You mean like
I may
Astro?
never be able to pay for my sins, for their evil can never be expunged. However, I may be able to atone to an extent. If I could ensure that Soul Edge never wreaks havoc again. Yes, that's the only hope I have. I must do it with my own two hands. Can I ever truly atone?
It's a large statement, you know? I mean, you probably killed 1,000 people, who knows? Maybe more. Vowing to atone. Soul Edge could not be scratched, let alone broken by a normal weapon. To ensure the sword would never again fall into the hands of another, Siegfried decided it would need to be sealed away somewhere in total isolation. However, such a place was not easily found. Meanwhile, every time he struck down another challenger who sought revenge against Nightmare, Siegfried feared that he was in danger of slipping back under the sword's control.
Nightmare. At last, we meet again!
Yes. It is I, Nightmare. Exact your revenge.
It is I,
I need
the
not
Nightmare.
permission. Prepare to die!
However, I cannot die yet.
What dude can swing around a sword this size? Like it's nothing. Nobody. That's who. Why is Siegfried such a beast?
Ready?
Ooh, I hit the wrong button.
Out of my sight!
Oh, I missed. Ouchie. Trying to learn more moves. That was the wrong move too. Oh.
Ready?
Ouch. Trying a couple new moves and he still gets wrecked by the same old, same old. A lot of sweeping moves seem to get people a lot.
I see blood, darkness, death. No, I am myself and nothing else. I will not submit to that living nightmare again. My crimes weigh heavy on my soul.
I don't doubt that. An arduous journey. Not all who stood in Siegfried's way were hell-bent on revenge. Some warped souls appeared drawn to the evil Soul Edge. Though it wasn't Siegfried's goal to do away with these twisted individuals, neither were they the types with whom he could reason.
I smell you. I smell you. So sweet. The scent of soul edge.
Still, I attract the malfested like flies to dung.
But I'm confused. You're undoubtedly Nightmare. You have soul edge hidden on your person, yet you appear so weak. Wait a moment. Do you know how it is I know you're Nightmare?
Alas, I have no idea.
It's because I was a malfested who worked under you, you fool! You weren't easy to find.
The nightmare you seek is no more.
So it seems. How about I crush you like the worm you are, and become the next Nightmare?
Just because he's not Nightmare doesn't mean he can't smack you upside the head with his gigantic claymore. This thing would sit on somebody and kill them.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, that's what I was trying to look for last time.
Ready? Eat this!
Oh, I missed that. That's alright. You can just get perfect. You can just get a nice little perfect on you. It's fine. Oh, you heard what I said, didn't you?
This ends now!
Alright, I was hoping I'd swing around that.
Ready?
Goodbye.
Battle 3. Fight!
Oh, I always mess that combo up. Not even a hard combo, I just... Right, so what's the exact moment do I have to hit? Oh, hey, I'm trying stuff. There we go. Oh, I can still do that, I didn't know that. Get wrecked. I do enjoy playing as Siegfried, he's kind of a beast.
The
We gonna run into
malfested
Keelik
are
again after
appearing
this?
more and more. Could it be that Soul Edge is getting stronger? I refuse to give up. I'll do whatever it takes. There must be some way. That's it. That sword that pierced Nightmare, I mean me, and shattered Soul Edge. If I had that.
I mean, SOULCALIBUR? We have to find Jing Wei. The spirit sword beckons. The evil in Soul Edge was growing stronger with each passing minute. One day, Siegfried heard of an ethereal voice in his head, speaking directly to him. Responding to Siegfried's desperation to save his own sanity, the spirit sword, SOULCALIBUR, was calling out to him. But from the sounds of things, the blade was also in need of his help.
Who calls to me? What's going on? I can hear a voice from afar. It cannot be, can it? The sword that destroyed Soul Edge. It calls for help, I think.
You understand sword language a lot better than anybody else here, I imagine.
What? It's trapped inside the cursed sword?
What?
Take
It's in the well.
Soul Edge in hand? My hand. It's shaking. If I grip Soul Edge, I might become Nightmare again. I must stay strong. There is no other way.
It's strange that Keelik beat them and then just kind of like, he appeared, he had Soul Edge, and they just kind of left him alone with it. The mental realm. The moment Siegfried gripped the evil sword's hilt, he was dragged into the mental realm. There, he was surrounded by images of times he had fought as Nightmare and lost. SOULCALIBUR appeared before him, and he watched as it was swallowed up by this strange dimension where it would be slowly devoured by evil.
is that sword? You wish for me to hold you?
Try to fight Nightmare?
I shall not allow it!
Are you Soul Edge?
Just a little more, and this power will be mine!
Your reign of terror ends here!
You pitiful puppet! Submit to me! Obey my will!
So we have to fight Nightmare as Siegfried, who is a nightmare. Got it. Sounds fun. He's always hard to fight, though. My sword is on fire. Ow. Alright.
My hand! Ready?
Gotcha. He's juke. Oh, right into the wall. You like them apples, buddy. Big boy. You wrecked on. Are you gonna turn into super form now? Where's the only... Oh, okay, I was about to say. Oh, yep, super form.
Again. Ready? Give it. Ready?
Get wrecked on.
My strength fails me.
My strength fails me.
Is this the end for me?
Ah, his story was much
But if
shorter than I thought.
Its power is unleashed someday, that time, it will come.
Siegfried's battle with his nightmares raged on. No one knows of his sacrifice. However, if there was ever one who could prevent the resurrection of the cursed sword, it would be Siegfried. He who dashed Soul Edge's hopes of devouring SOULCALIBUR.
Did he sacrifice himself? Does he never leave that realm?
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound
Curious.
to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Well, that was fun to play. Unfortunately, his story was very short compared to most of the others. I mean, considering it was Siegfried, I thought it maybe had a little more, but there's not much left on the timeline, to be honest. Either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I had a great time playing that one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next one. See you later.